It's a Butch video blog, cooking thing on spices and stuff to have around the house so that you can just whip stuff together. Basically, if you don't have your ingredients, you're going to make something different, right? So, item number 1, cookbook. Joy of Cooking. This is the best cookbook for the basics because I'm going to show you here in a minute. Every section, okay, avocados, for example. I'm not going to, you can't read it, but this is a whole bunch of information just about avocados. How to buy them, how they're grown, and then followed by some recipes. Just want to show you real quick. Section on poultry has. No, this is me not having it all. Anyway, has more information about how to cut the chicken, how to cut whole chickens up, chicken parts. Also, how to check the leg for doneness. Okay, you can get all this online, but if you don't want to have your computer in your kitchen, definitely Joy of Cooking is the way to go for basic foods. Basic foods, I mean, just how to get it done. Nothing fancy, nothing. All right, let me bring it back here. I don't know. The Joy of Cooking, I think, is very sort of, it's one of those things. It's very plain. It's very not a lot of spices to it, right? Not a lot of kaffir lime leaves and a lot of things from other countries besides Canada. Is how I want to put that without really putting it anyway. Okay, so got to have a cookbook, or 2 or 3 or 4. Ask for some for Christmas is my recommendation. Something specific that you want to learn about. Food from Thailand, for example. If you're not experienced in food from Thailand, you might want to get a cookbook. You don't want to just wing it with your fish oil and stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm going to go through here a couple things that I find to be very handy in my kitchen. I want to do it a little bit slower than I did it the first time. So we've got these 2 racks of spices that we have on hand generally. This is a brown glass of bay leaves we got from a tree. This is a brown paper bag inside of a sealed container of the kaffir, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, the lime leaves. An amazing thing lime leaves are. And then I've got this other container of just other stuff that I picked up. Okay, so let's go with basic, okay? Basic is salt and pepper, right? When I grew up, where I grew up, we had 2 spices, salt and pepper. Okay, I'm just going to go through here and I'm going to just touch on a couple things. Okay, number 1, rosemary. We grow it in our front yard. This is dried. When you have dried, you want to crush it in the palm of your hand to release the taste. Here's oregano. It's in a lot of sauce, spaghetti, red sauce, that kind of stuff. This is thyme. And some basil. I use that in a lot of meat dishes. Lots of stuff. Here's our chili roll. Chili pepper flakes are good. Some cayenne pepper. Obviously used a lot of the Mexican chili powder. And this is something I just picked up, hot chili. Oops, here I am. Hot chili powder. Haven't tried that yet. Dill seed, just good in some cases. I don't really like it. Fennel seed is good for pizza sauce. Poultry seasoning, you can just buy that sort of, just adds, especially if you're not using organic chicken or turkey. Hungarian paprika, River uses that lemon pepper with garlic, onion, salt. I took two things and mixed them together because I was making a dish a lot that would call for that. Lemon pepper, very lemony, very peppery. I don't know what I was doing. Any white pepper. I have a couple recipes that call for that. Do not substitute white pepper for regular pepper. It's very strong. This is another mistake. I have no idea what that is. And that's sort of the basic stuff with a couple things added. This is more things we don't use that often. Cinnamon sticks, cloves, coriander seeds, cumin. Well, cumin, curry powder, turmeric, cumin seeds. And then this is our cardamom row. Black cardamom, white cardamom, green cardamom actually, white cardamom, black cardamom. We got some ground cardamom here too. Ground cardamom, allspice, mace, and last but not least, nutmeg. So I want to say one thing about nutmeg. Real nutmeg comes in the little nuts like that, and then you take this side of your graters and you just grate it. Be careful about your knuckles. Get some nutmeg, pumpkin pie kind of thing. All right, got this. Actually, this is, I was going to say pumpkin pie spice. Not we don't have any left, but it's not a bad thing to have on hand. Couple other spices. I'll do it this way. Uh-oh. Okay. Couple other spices I've got. Sure. Yep. Tarragon. Made a great tarragon cream chicken.
This movie's done.
Okay. You know what?
This movie's done.
Ronan, you know what? Let me finish this, okay? Let me just finish this, and if I can find something else to do, I got 3 things left to do, and then I'll come and I'll do that. Otherwise, no movie. Okay? Love you guys. Ginger root powder. Yeah. Why don't you guys go pick one out? Curry leaves. Yuck. Never use this. Popcorn thing. Educational, nutritional yeast, whatever it is. And then I have a couple other sort of, you need to have some bouillon cubes, as well as that handy pack that I use a lot. And you know what I don't have is I don't have, I've got lots of ground ginger. I don't have garlic salt or garlic powder, obviously. But what I do have is, I found this in my fridge when I was getting ready for this show here. This is garlic puree. And I just, when I was shopping one time, I just picked it up, and obviously I've used it a couple times. Something else that I just picked up as I was shopping one time, capers. You know what I mean? You have some capers on hand. A recipe will call for like 2 or 3 of them. They're so strong. And you have them. Experiment with that before you go crazy on it. And I got a couple like green curry paste and red curry paste. A lot of recipes, but also once you get a handle on it, you can use that in other things. I don't know, did I say another thing I just picked up, sort of extra, chipotle peppers, just to have them for some meat dish someday, I don't know, or some dish, I don't know. Okay, so let me back up, give a zoom here. Hello, there's nothing down there. So I've got some things in the fridge here. These are my main ones. We keep them in the cabinet though. And then these are things I just have on hand in the sort of back of the spice thing.